All right, 20 bucks on Amazon. Let's see what we got. Made in China. It looks like a snoot. Metal. Bowens mount. We have our little cap with the honeycomb. And we've got some color filters. We'll definitely put these to the test and see what we come up with. I haven't shot in studio in many, many months, primarily because the weather's been absolutely beautiful outside. If you've been following me on YouTube, you can see that I've been doing a lot of outdoor stuff lately. I own a business, and that business is in a big warehouse. I've got backdrops, I've got strobes, I've got flashes, I've got pretty much anything you need to accomplish most things in studio. I have my favorite photographers, and when it comes to like fashion and studio photography, one of those photographers I really like, she has a great YouTube channel, is Lindsay Adler. And she has this thing called an optical spot. Now, I don't shoot enough in studio to where I could justify purchasing an optical spot. I think it's $400 plus. I wanted to find a way to accomplish some of that style of lighting on a budget. So I did a couple days doing some research, watching some YouTube videos, and I decided that I would try this $20 Amazon snoot. Figure for 20 bucks, what do I got to lose? Let's see what we can actually accomplish with it. So I had tried accomplishing this old Hollywood spotlight style lighting before. It was okay. I really enjoy the photos, but I wound up using a lens hood, kind of throwing it together. So I figured for 20 bucks, could I accomplish better results than I did with that thrown together style lighting setup I did? I know I've put out some videos before where people are asking me about exactly what gear I'm using. Here's the big ones. I'm using a Westcott FJ400. Along with the $20 Amazon snoot, I have my 36-inch octabox there. I have 2 layers of diffusion on that. I have my Westcott FJ80. I do have like a globe light softener I use. I was gonna use my Alien B400 for like an edge light, but I was having a little bit of trouble with it, so I just wound up ditching it and sticking with a 2-light setup as opposed to a 3-light setup. That Savage Universal seamless paper, I cannot remember the color, but I'll put it somewhere around here. I also have a Tether Tools tether cable going from my Canon 6D to my Lenovo laptop. I'm using the 70-200 2.8 lens, and that is a Manfrotto 550 tripod. So since it's been a while and I wasn't used to shooting in studio, I decided I would just throw on my 36-inch Octabox and just get a couple shots out the gate just to kind of get back in the flow of things and get my tethering right and get my camera and everything dialed in. So one of the things I recommend trying to do if you're shooting in studio is to keep hitting that shutter button, especially at times when the model's not expecting it. Oftentimes, some of my best shots come in between poses when their body just lands natural, as opposed to trying to force their body into a position that they wouldn't naturally go into. An example of that is this first shot that we got. So I had to only make a couple minor adjustments when I switched and put the snoot on compared to the Octabox, because it's very low-key dark photos that we're actually accomplishing when we use that snoot. I wasn't too worried about the overall exposure. For the first couple of shots, the idea was to have the Alien B being an edge light, the FJ80 being a fill light, and the Westcott FJ400 with whatever modifier I was using being the key light. I had the Alien B set on slave, but it didn't seem like it was firing quick enough for it to actually be caught in the shot. So when I put on the snoot, I decided to just lose the Alien B altogether because I wasn't getting anything from it, and to put the FJ80 in the back to use as an edge light. All in all, for 20 bucks, you can get some really interesting lighting with it. If you're looking for that old Hollywood style light across the eyes or spotlight, low-key style photos. It's the right moment, but baby, anyhow. I mean, 20 bucks, it works very, very well. So I am curious. I know the Lindsay Adler optical spot is a really useful tool. She's shown on her channel numerous things you can do with that. I would like to do a side-by-side comparison between this $20 snoot and the actual optical spot. And I know the modifiers for the optical spot are probably going to be what makes the difference. The fact that you can make it look like it's window lighting, you can make it, shut it down to where it's just a slit that goes directly across the eyes. You have a lot of modifiers that you're actually projected into your scene. I'd love to play with it, and I'd love to do a side-by-side comparison between the two and see how close I can get this $20 snoot to come to replicating what you're able to get with that optical spot. If you like this style of content, please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and do not forget to turn on the notifications. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.